All right. Bob wants to know, do you think divorce laws should be updated to current times? People just live together and don't marry due to the cost of divorce and separation. Jim, are there any laws that in Alabama might need to be updated? You mentioned that there had been some revisions of the common law that has been addressed in recent years. So what are some of the recent tweaks that lawmakers have made, and are there other tweaks that need to be made?
Well, you can deal with, you have divorce situations for people that are married, and you have to go through a divorce court to deal with custody and alimony and child support and that kind of thing. But we also have courts, our juvenile courts deal with custody actions between parties that are unmarried. Of course, also the child support, the rules about child support and how child support is calculated are constantly under review by the Alabama Supreme Court. So those are changing all the time. Daycare rates are constantly updated, and so that's as far as differences in statutes and changes like that. That's really about all I can tell you right now.
Okay. Jason from Loxley here has a question. He says he's been paying child support for 7 years, but is now not allowed apparently to see his child. He says he recently had a stroke and he got behind on his child support payments last year. What are his options?
Well, anytime you are not being allowed to see your children and you have an order that allows you to do that, then you have a remedy by being able to go to court to have the judge order that you have your parenting time with your children. The child support payment or non-payment of child support and visitation or parenting time issues are totally separate, and one is not contingent on the other. Like if you're not paying your child support, you are not. That doesn't mean that you don't get your scheduled parenting time. So they are totally independent of each other. If he's having an issue with one or the other, then he needs to address that through a court.
And so, Jim, how would Jason go about that? Is this something that he can handle himself, or does he have to hire an attorney if there's already an order that the judge has issued in the case that spells out what his time is with his child, what the custody arrangement is? Can he just petition the court himself? It sounds like if he can't afford child support, maybe he can't really afford an attorney to go fight this in court.
Yes, any person is free to file an action with the court, and we routinely get people who send letters to the courthouse saying I'm having a problem with this or that, and the clerk's office will review those. You have to pay a filing fee, and you can have your filing fee waived if you have certain financial issues that cause you not to be able to afford that. But you can file those handwritten documents even, and the court will address those if you have asked for certain things properly. So people can tell what you're asking about, basically. You can do that. Legal Services of Alabama will help people on a sliding scale as well. So there are options out there.